Magic, and as you guys requested, we're back with another MacDonald song called Fake Woke. Sorry about the late response, uploading this video. As you can see, something a little bit different about me here. Last night I was involved in a motorcycle accident. Basically, I was riding my Harley down this road that's all torn up, and evidently I hit a pothole and my handlebars started shaking. I lost control, flew off the bike, landed on my left side, slid about 200 feet down the road. And I remember, as I was sliding, seeing sparks flying off the bike and everything. My head was just bouncing off of the concrete. And when I stood up, I got real dizzy, sat back down the shoulder. And luckily, there's good people out there. A few people pulled over. One of them was actually a doctor, so he kind of checked. She kind of checked me out a little bit. Two guys, helped me with the bike, get off the road. And my stepsister, luckily, she was there with me, so she drove me to the hospital. Luckily, nothing broken, surprisingly. Just a lot of major road rash on my whole left side of my body, my arm, my side, my hip, my leg. So I've been in a lot of pain. I got prescribed some painkillers, so hopefully it starts helping a little bit. But yeah, that's not gonna stop me from uploading these videos for y'all. So without further ado, let's get back into it. MacDonald, Fake Woke. Ow. Let's go.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it.
Alright, so already, the first 13 seconds of the song, he's already firing shots. I knew this one was going to be good just judging off of the title of the song. So yeah, people call him controversial, but Cardi B is role models for 12-year-old girls. Exactly, yeah, just this generation is so screwed up, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I mean, he is just straight spitting the truth, his opinions, a lot of it's actually factual, but you have 12-year-old girls over here, even younger, listening to Cardi B, calling her a role model for the stuff she does, and yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed.
Okay, once again, 24 seconds in, they're already firing more shots. Oh my god. He has some balls to fire shots to them. But I get it. How he was saying Eminem was all controversial, this older music, and way worse than MacDonald. So yeah, it doesn't really make sense how people are judging Tom for speaking the truth, but they don't judge M for the stuff he released back in the day.
Be American, you should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves, they realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
So much truth, and not even a minute into the song, right? Using the media to fuel the flames. All you see on the media nowadays is all about this race and just division in America in the recent couple years, right? Certain news channels on certain sides, it's all politics. But yeah, he has not said anything that was not true. The whole Black Lives Matter movement and all the protests and the riots and the whole police shootings and everything, the media just fuels that fire because they make money off of tragedy, believe it or not. And so yeah, let's get back into this.
They so fake woke, facts don't care about feelings, they know, they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke, same old, safe zones. They so fake woke, facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's
crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter.
Exactly. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. You know, with censorship, they choose what they censor out, right? Like exactly what he said. You know, if someone doesn't like what you're saying, you know, speech that they hate, they'll try and cancel, you know, they'll try, you know, just get you out of the picture. You know, but that's totally different from actual hate speech. You know, so much truth in the song. I'm loving it so far.
Was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure.
Exactly, right. So one thing I like about Tom is he is pretty neutral, right? He doesn't just bash the Democrats. He doesn't just bash the liberals, right? He bashes the other side too, as he just said there, right? So I like how he's all equal on both sides. He kind of doesn't take a side. There's flaws in both sides. So that's another thing I like about him.
They're underfunded already. They're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops. See what reaches you first.
Oh my God. Yes. So people always say, oh, defund the police, you know, take away their funding, you know, they're all bad and everything. But like he just said, they're already defunded. I mean, they have no money to do anything, right? And as you just said, order some food and call the police, see who arrives first, right? I totally agree with that, right? Police response time, you know, I think on average is 8 minutes, you know, and a lot could happen in 8 minutes. So why would you want to defund the police and just make that time even longer? Make the resources even lower. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has been...
Okay, what he said right there is people are using violence to try and make peace. Just mind-blowing, right? Just total opposites. Like you said, sleeping with a football team and try to be a virgin still. Like, I don't know what's going on with people nowadays, you know, like, for example, right, the protest. You know, they have, you know, an actual movement going on, you know, that stuff matters. But the minute they start using violence against other people, against people's personal property, against, you know, businesses and everything, like, takes away from what they're trying to, you know, get out to America. I mean, the best way to do it is, you know, peaceful protest, get your message out there, and keep moving, you know, keep fighting. The minute you start putting violence into it, you know, people are more focused on, you know, all the violent acts and everything that you're doing. I mean, just keep it peaceful, send your message out, don't get all the violence mixed up in it.
Mental illness, call them crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying, fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
Yeah.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Okay. Alright, now that song was crazy, right? 100% true. Everything he just said, 100% true, right? Just straight facts. And I like that he actually discusses stuff going on in the world, stuff that's present in the world, and just tries to make people aware of what's really going on in the world. I like that he doesn't hold anything back. That is a reason why I love Tom MacDonald, right? And like I said before, once again, all his social media is linked right there. Go ahead and check him out. Subscribe to him, follow him on social media. He's a great person. He has a great relationship with his girlfriend. Once again, who created this video with him. Once again, amazing video. They're just truly an amazing team. Like one of the best out there. So yep, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to be getting more of these reactions out to you that you guys requested. Feel free to leave a like and a subscribe. Help me out. Alright, well, I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.